Jesus Christ. I need to get like a tripod setup or something, because this shit, my phone is literally set up on this exact type of glass, and you just gotta hope I don't make any like heavy stumps on my table or something. All right, we're sidetracking here. It's Lost Lands. We're literally a week away from the Wednesday pre-party. I'm actually not pulling up on Wednesday. I'm pulling up on Thursday, but it's almost Lost Lands. Like, I'm about to lose my shit. This is my first Lost Lands I've ever been to. I wasn't even planning on going. I'm speechless. Literally, I'm speechless. But before we get into these set times, I kind of want to just give you guys a little update on how I'm even going to get there, because it's kind of crazy. None of my friends are actually going to Lost Lands, so I had to go solo. And that was one of the main reasons I wasn't planning on going. None of my friends were going. Flights are expensive, camping, and I always knew if I was going to Lost Lands, I gotta camp. So that was something for me, paying for a camping pass yourself, or having to drive a car all the way out there / rent a car. Whatever way you could get into there by camping, it's just really expensive to do it by yourself. But I got into some Facebook groups, went all over Reddit, Twitter, and met these strangers who were down to let me camp with them in their RVs. So I'm going to meet them on Thursday, and we're all going to go in on Thursday. So I should be in Thursday for the pre-party, and like I said, we'll get into that in a sec. But I just wanted to, put a little disclaimer out there, because it's possible. If you guys are thinking, like, I can't get there because of travel, I can't do this, trust me, it's possible. I was able to get all of my traveling kind of around like 400 round trip, where a lot of those Columbus flights were like 900 sometimes I saw, or 700. So I really finessed it for sure. I'm actually flying from LAX, because I live in Los Angeles. I'm going to LAX to Cleveland, which is about 4 hours away from where most people are flying into Columbus. But in Cleveland, I'm going to take a bus down to Columbus, and then I'm going to meet up with those people that are going to give me that ride in their RV. And just like that, we're going to be at Lost Lands, which is insane to me. But it happened somehow. I made it work. Let's get right into these set times without further ado. I just did like all of Thursday and realized I wasn't recording. All right, so for Thursday, I'm probably not even going to get into the festival or until around 2 or 3. I'm kind of eyeballing that, because we're probably going to leave the Walmart up in Heath, where basically everyone goes before they head in, around 11:30, 12. So we'll probably get in somewhere before 4 for sure, because I would love to see Arctics first. Haven't seen him yet, and he's a highly anticipated set of mine. Excuse me. And of course, following him is Point Blank. And if you guys watched my Base Canyon vlogs, you saw his set, and it was ridiculous. So definitely need to go see Point Blank. And then I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I don't know if I want to hang out in the Village Marketplace, kind of roam around for a little bit, kind of get a lay of the land, or head into the pre-party early. But I definitely want to see Jaquie too, because I've heard a bunch of good things about him. So it wouldn't make sense to go in and go out, but we'll see. As long as it's not that much of a bitch to get in and out, I just might, but that's just up in the air. So we'll see. That's going to do it for basically Thursday. Like I said, there's no light up for the pre-party. We're not going to know what's going on. Of course, they have their crazy back-to-back, which is most likely going to be Excision, like Solovid King, Kaiwachi. I'm still waiting for Excision to bring out Subtronics on one of those crazy back-to-backs, because I need to see an Excision back-to-back Subtronics. So fingers crossed for that. If that happens, I'd be losing my shit, and you guys will definitely see it, because it'll be in the fucking vlog. But that's going to do it for Thursday. Let's move on to Friday. We're going to start off very early. We're actually going to be heading in just after doors. We're going to head out, see Jekyll and Hyde, because when I was at Base Canyon a few weeks ago, all of my friend group, well, not really my friend group, the neighbors that I had just met, that I eventually ended up making friends with. If you haven't seen that Base Canyon video, definitely check that out, because I had a great time there. But we're sidetracking. Jekyll and Hyde, 2:30. My friends went to go see Jekyll and Hyde at Base Canyon, and when they came back, they were like, that shit was ridiculous. I don't remember who I saw instead, but I definitely was kind of like, damn, I should have went to see Jekyll and Hyde. So definitely needed to see them. That'll be my first time seeing them. And then following that, it's going to be basically me at the Wampy Woods for basically the beginning of day 1. It's going to be Jekyll and Hyde, Lays. I haven't seen Lays yet either, and a lot of people, refer to her as like the female Excision. I missed her. There was a Lays back-to-back Ace Aura down in LA at the Excision Stadium show. Some of you, I'm sure, heard about that show. It was a ridiculous lineup. So I actually went a little late and missed her set, which was the opener. So definitely got to peep her as well. And then heading into Ray Volpe, I've seen Ray Volpe about 3 times now, and he's just on the come up. Everybody knows. You don't even have to say Ray Volpe's on the come up because you know. He made the fucking dubstep song of the year with Laser Beam. His sets honestly are ridiculous too. So definitely want to see Ray Volpe. Kaivod's dope. Solid bass cated, but it's Ray Volpe for me this time. And then I'm honestly a little conflicted. I love Level Up. It's always a vibe, and I feel like the crowd at Level Up is always sick. But also love Riot 10 set. So that one will be iffy. Probably might wander here and there. We'll see. But definitely going to head in to the main stage for Space Laces after that. Haven't seen Space Laces since EDC, and he was doing a back-to-back with someone. I don't remember who. But haven't seen Space Laces solo before. Can't wait to see that. Following with Wooly. I mean, Kill the Noise and Resurrect. Would love to see. But I feel like Wooly at Lost Lands, man. He's just about to throw down. So got to go check out Wooly. And then same thing. Another conflict right after all the Wooly, Resurrect, and all that. You got Sudden Death and Sudden Death and Stoned Level are playing at the exact same time, and that is just like the worst conflict ever because I didn't get to see Stoned Level last time at Base Canyon, and Sudden Death is sudden fucking death. So again, those are like 3 conflicts on day 1. They're not terrible conflicts, like at least it's none of my non-negotiables, because if it was one of those it'd be a big problem, but thank God it's not that bad. And then, of course, to end the night, we're probably going to see Excision for the first hour and then either head to Space Wizard, Hero Bus, Decimate. I could honestly listen to all 3 of those. Space Wizard, some good wubs, so I honestly might pop in for 10 minutes, head over to Hero Bus, just listen to some heavy shit for a quick sec, and then finish with Decimate, who's also going to be some heavy shit with some good rhythm. So, I don't know. That's going to be a throw up in there. Definitely going to see Excision for at least an hour, but I just can't do 2-hour sets. It's not really my thing. Now, we are moving on to the sound camps, the whatever you want to call it, the after parties. We have some crazy after parties on day 1, and I'm so excited. Day 1's after parties are going to be insane. It's Vastive to start the night, and that's just going to be heavy as hell at the Subsidious stage. Then I don't really know what I'm going to do at that 1 a.m. slot. There's, a few people here and there that I might check out, but there's nothing I really want to see. I'll just probably hang around, maybe run into some friends, smoke a blunt. But 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. COD Dubs and Muerte at the Raptor Valley stage, like, I'm about to lose my shit. COD Dubs went back-to-back at Base Canyon with Benda. Sorry, I'm just blanking out right now. But he went back-to-back with him, and that shit was ridiculous. And I only got to see Muerte once, and it was about for 15, 20 minutes because we had to leave, and he was the finisher for Barely Alive a while ago. So, unfortunately, didn't really get to experience a real Muerte set, and that was about, 6 months ago. So, I saw him for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and I, literally immediately was like, this guy's actually fucking fire. And if I could have stayed I'm stuttering because I'm speaking so fast because I'm trying to get through this because there's so much to talk about. If I could have stayed longer, I would have for sure. But I had to leave, parking in LA be like that sometimes. But that's going to do it for Friday. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how my lineup turned out. Like I said, there's a few overlaps, but it's not the end of the world. I've dealt with worse, so let's move right on to Saturday. All right, headed into Saturday, they do have Leatrix at the main stage. But I've seen Leatrix before. I need to see Louis JXX. I've heard so many good things. Their music's fire, and I've heard their sets are even better, so can't miss that. Then I'm actually going to stay in the Wampy Woods. I'm going to see Vampa. Not too many people know about her, but I saw her at an after party for Subtronics at this club in Vegas called Disco Pussy. And yes, that's actually the name of the club. It's called Disco Pussy. But that's besides the point. She was throwing down. It was a great after party, so definitely going to go check her out again. And I think I'm honestly going to stay at the Wampy Woods for the majority of the beginning of the day. So Calcium, Company, Kaiwachi, I'm probably going to be there the whole time. So up until then, Wampy Woods, but then after that, stay for maybe, 10, 15 minutes of Barely Alive, but I might as well just leave, because I'm definitely going to see AT Aliens and LS Dream. I want to see Barely in Live and Virtual Riot, but I just saw them at Base Canyon, and I haven't seen AT Aliens in a while. So, gotta see that, and it's at the main stage. It's going to be ridiculous. And then I'm going to get a good spot for LS Dream just to kick back, relax a little bit, because I am about to go hard as fuck after LS Dream. BTSM, yes, but after BTSM, you all know, if you watch this channel, I'm a Subtronics fan, Subtronics stan, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm definitely going to see Subtronics at the main stage, closing it out. It's going to be insane. So, definitely going to be a good day. Not a single conflict for me that I'm really tripping on. And then we're going to move into the after parties real quick. There's not too many people that I'm like freaking out over. I'd love to see Drink Your Water, who I'm going to see for sure. I honestly haven't listened to his music, haven't seen his sets. I just know he's like popping on Twitter and everyone talks about him, so I definitely have to go see him, and I've heard good things about his sets, so gotta see that. There's another little gap right here. I'm sorry, no there's not. I just looked over to my left. It's Hesh and then Hole right after. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just discard everything I just said, that the after parties are kind of meh. Literally, it's Hesh and Hole right back to back at the Wampy Woods. I'm sorry, but Hesh back to back Hole, gonna be insane. And then following that, it's Dirty Snatcha as well. Those after parties are actually ridiculous. Like I said, disregard everything I just said. I didn't know what I was talking about before, but insane after parties. I would have seen Sisto, but I literally just saw him about a week ago. So anyway, that is day 2. Let's head straight into day 3. This one's gonna be just tiring. I've already just prepared to be dead by the end of day 3 because we're opening doors with Versa. I'm about to break my back, my knees, my neck, my wrist. It's about to be bad at that mosh pit. So we're going Versa, and then basically straight from Versa, we're going into Odd Profit. Back to back, just hard hitters, and like I said, I'm gonna be exhausted. I was expecting a house day on day 3 because there's Dr. Fresh, Abstract, Taiki New Light. There's quite a few house sets, but a lot of them conflict with some of the sets I'm trying to see. So this is one of the days where I'm actually kind of like on edge, how tired I'm gonna be, see what I really feel. But definitely seeing Versa and then Odd Profit. Probably going to stay for Jessica Otterfried. I'm not really looking to see Dirt Monkey. I've seen him quite a few times recently, and I'm looking to just stay at the same stage. Might as well. Then I'm going to see Shaq or Diesel. When let's be respectful and call him Diesel since that's his DJ name. But going to say DJ Diesel. It's a mosquito in my house. Going to see DJ Diesel. Haven't seen him. I actually don't think I've seen him before. Nope, I haven't. EDC, never mind. Excuse me. I've seen him once at EDC, but I was like kind of just zoned out. I wasn't really paying too much attention. So, got to see Diesel again. And after that, this is where it kind of gets a little all over the place. I'm not exactly sure. I definitely want to pop into Dr. Fresh for a little bit just to get a little bit of house in there. And then I got to go see Murata, obviously. So I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm actually going to go head over to Dr. Fresh or if I'm just going to get some water and then head over to, Murata. I don't know. But we're going for Murata, and then after Murata, I don't know if I'm going to go see Abstract, Illenium, or Rez. I don't know, but I watched Illenium's Ultra set, and I always think Illenium sets are soft, but that Ultra set I watched was fucking ridiculous. So I might go see Illenium at Los Angeles because a bunch of people at bass-heavy music festivals, they bring the fucking bass. So, hopefully, we get to see Illenium throw the fuck down. I'm probably going to pop in there, and if he's throwing down too much soft, head over to Abstract. I don't know, maybe Rez at the main stage because those visuals be nuts. That one's very much up in the air. And then, again, Excision, back-to-back Sullivan King, another 2-hour set. I think I'm going to pull up to Taiki New Light for the first hour because I need a little bit of house, man. But, of course, I got to at least go to Excision back-to-back Sullivan King for an hour. So, probably Taiki New Light for like 30, 40 minutes and then head over to Excision for the final hour because, it'll take me a little bit to walk from the forest stage to the prehistoric evolution main stage. I don't know why I just called it the prehistoric evolution. I was just looking at it and just said that, but that's going to do it for the actual main sets of day 2, or day 3, excuse me. And then we're going to head into the afters, where I actually do have quite a few fucking conflicts. It's WOD. I'm pretty sure it's WOD because I've had people say wood, and I've heard a bunch of people say it's actually WOD. So it's WOD and then meal prep at the same time, which is Kaiwachi and Sullivan King's house set. And I haven't seen that before, and I've heard good things about it. So I don't know. It depends on how I feel after Excision back-to-back Sullivan King. Probably going to want a little bit of house. So going to see meal prep, and the reasoning for that is because I got to miss Stumpy. It is so sad I got to miss Stumpy because that was a vibe at Base Canyon. But Amorphic, Stumpy, and Bandles are playing at the same time, which are 3 of my favorite artists. And I mean, I've seen Stumpy, I've seen Bandles, so obviously I have to see Amorphic. And it's his debut set at Lost Lands. He wasn't even expected to play until he gives a surprise DJ, so gotta go see Amorphic. And then after that, again, another conflict, which is, half and half. It's not going to be the end of the world if I miss one of them, but Sizzy and Blaze, or Blase, I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm probably going to stay for Blase for a little bit because it's already at the Wampy Woods, and then head over to Raptor Valley and see what the vibe is there. Usually what we do. So that's going to do it for day 3. I really hope you guys, figure out where to find me if you guys are going. If you have any recommendations as to someone I didn't mention, please recommend it to me, because there are definitely a few names I don't really know on here that if I'm missing out on someone who's on the come up, definitely let me know. But aside from that, that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in about a week at Lost Lands, which, again, every time I say that, my brain just gets muddled and is like, you're going to fucking Lost Lands. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Bro. My dog really just ripped ass right in the outro. I'm almost certain y'all motherfuckers heard that, bro. Alright. Peace out.